Number 1. There is no shipwreck. No crash and no wreckage. No injuries either. Nothing to prove that I was ever on that spaceship in the first place. Other life forms seem to share the same circumstances, that and the being that calls themselves Lumora. The other life forms, aliens, I'll call them for now, seem similar to myself. Lumora is stranger, encased in the tree at the heart of the world. I will read the book they left behind for documenting purposes. To my chosen. Worlds are dying. Darkness is corrupting. All of the sounds that weave together the very fabrics of your universes are going silent. I've called you here to this world to raise a new universe and to protect it from the silence. Each of these discs are a manifestation of a core feeling that makes up a universe, a melody of life itself. When put together, I believe they can make a world that will never die. I cannot protect them all on my own, so I'm giving them to you. Keep them safe from... I couldn't. Don't let them go silent. Build this world. I'll be with you all soon. Lumora. End quote. I want to know why I'm here. Why was I in the spaceship? Dying worlds? End tape.
Okay.
How are you up
down
there?
from there.
What?
Potatoes just.
Potatoes magic.
Also, the fact that he's just got an aura around him is also
I know.
crazy. It's just- someone has- I think this is everyone that said they were going to be here at the start. The people we're missing are Lumi, Whimsy. Am I
We're gonna
missing
miss
anybody
everything.
else?
Do you wanna say a couple things and then we can kick this whole thing off?
Yeah, sure.
Speech. 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 Speech.
Speech.
Speech.
Oh my God. Everybody, thank you for coming out today. Thank you for the start of the Symphonic SMP. This has been many months in the making. It's so much fun to finally be able to play with you all. I cannot wait for the absolute amount of fun and content that we're going to be doing. I've never done this before. I don't know what else to say. With that, I can officially say that Sky's going to say something.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not ready.
So is nobody getting fish anymore?
To spread.
I have witnessed a crime.
Well, I don't see any
What is
fish
this?
though. This is
Oh, wait, where's
unfortunate.
my-
I really
Really
think we
cool.
should
Thank
go
you,
to
Nova.
the Mushroom Island first.
Is there something there?
I gotta go to the Badlands. Goodbye.
That?
See you later.
He's trying to run from his fate with
I
the
got a
fish.
boat. Let's...
I forgot we can make these now.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's a
Whoa,
fish
back up, back up.
that comes alive.
These are so
Immediately impales.
Let me just.
Anyone want to go on a lovely little mining adventure?
You should spill all the
Anyone have
SMP
food?
secrets right now.
Boil all the
Bring
SMP
bowls
secrets.
first.
Yeah, spill them right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I think this is my spruce forest over here,
I'm
which
thinking
happens to
this way.
have
I'm so
a
smart.
cave in it. There it is. Home sweet home, I think. Yes, this whole spruce forest is all mine. What are both of your origin stories? How did you get transported to this mysterious place?
Where's everyone?
I'm a champion. I had a lovely little race championship to get my spot here.
Did you won?
Yeah,
cool.
obviously. I'm just the coolest like that.
So who's
I
down
need-
for
I need wood.
Nether Star Bank notes?
Currency.
Another
no.
star.
People
It's
right
been
there,
like 5
wait.
minutes and we're already making capitalism.
doesn't-
Wait, someone's in the nether?
Because
Let's go
that's where
close
he
his
lives.
portal.
So
We barely got
Oh, this is why she wanted us to come here.
Wait, that's so cool.
I really
Really
think
cool.
we should
Thank
go
you, Nova.
to the Mushroom Island first.
Wait,
What do you
that's
mean?
so
I have
cool.
no
rendered in
ulterior
yet.
motive.
Man,
That's
who built
sick.
this? This is sick.
So is this
Who built this?
Who built
Like,
this?
Crazy.
Who built this?
Where are you getting all of this divine knowledge, Sky?
I don't know. It just like kind of came to me in a dream.
You're like
That's real
a,
cool.
a prophesizer.
prophet.
You see things.
I know,
He's a
right? I
prophet.
know.
Ooh,
Find
a
it
hole.
and, we'll have to find it and break it later. We can go
The
caving.
trees.
Oh my God.
suck!
I heard it and I knew exactly what went down there.
cool shot.
Oh,
The Syndicate.
He got his
The
disc.
syndicate.
I've heard about this syndicate somewhere else before.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Must
Oh,
have
and
been
you're
a
talking about
dream.
syndicate?
What's a syndicate? Alright guys, now don't lose your
That's a weird
discs,
piece
so
of
you're
art.
never getting them back and you're kicked
Oh
off the server.
no.
I'm
You
kind
can
of
eat
suspicious
glowberries.
that
Wait,
why,
I was gonna say,
why
grab the
Sky is
glowberries.
leading us down here. There might be lore down here.
That would have been so
Sorry, that
mean
was
of
my
you.
cat.
I don't
Exactly.
actually have any coal to...
Nova!
Oh no, I'm gonna die too.
Oh, hi! What?
My disc is not lost. We need to like start humming.
I've been traveling for like a solid 30 minutes. I haven't found my spot yet. I'm really
Oh,
lost.
I can show
it's
you
like,
because I know where mine is, and I think you're kind of close.
The Grimmer.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Oh, I'm so dead.
Oh, the skeleton can aim here.
Hello? Oh no. It was useless. I think it's like right here. Here it is.
Yo.
It's in this chest.
You know, I was like very devastated. It's my disc, and then you whispered to me like,
Here's what I don't have my disc. Somebody else has my disc.
"Oh no." If I remember, your base is like gonna be like really close to mine, right?
I can show you where to
I was
find
trying
it.
I was trying to find that for like 30 minutes, and
No.
I didn't find it. I make myself a loop, so I go back to the spawn.
We might be on the wrong side of the map. Wait. Oh, we
and
are on the wrong
if I
side of the
found it
map.
yet-
But I see it now, so it's
Okay.
okay. We'll be boating for a while. You found
Yeah,
it.
I'm right there. Oh, thank you, spaarmot.
Yes, this whole spruce forest is all mine. Where are you? So I don't want to be in your space.
Oh, I'm like at the cliff.
Okay, this is where I plan on building. Maybe not this high, but like up here at the top of the hill here. I'm gonna try and get a little bit set up, maybe get some gear and stuff. I feel like I'm not getting much done. Try and get some gear so I can get my disc back and then not lose it immediately. Hopefully Nova still has my disc. I don't know if she does. You know what we could start doing? We could start obtaining discs from other people and selling them back to them. I think that sounds like a great idea. Okay, we're all suited up, so I'm gonna go see if I can find my disc. Perhaps it still exists. Oh, they're getting closer finally. My disc is on the horizon, guys.
I said hi to you and you immediately died. I was like, oh no.
Oh yeah, I did
Then
do that,
after
I
you
think.
it was Sky, then it was Mia, and then Nova crashed, and then Pig crashed.
I was on a mission for my disc. I don't know if you still had it. Yippee, yippee!
My chat wants me to make you buy it.
Dang, I was thinking that's a good idea. Like, take discs from people and then sell them back to each other. What is that noise?
man.
I don't really
Oh,
have
my
much
gosh.
to my name. The most valuable item I have. 3 copper bars.
You know what? Bring me 2 fish and you got it.
Okay, I've got this. I'll be back.
You can't get 2 fish. We're gonna sue you for everything you own.
Does a pufferfish count? I brought
I
you
think so.
2 fish.
Yay! Good doing business.
Yippee! You need to
Yes.
start a disc ransom business, and then I can start a human resources business. What do you think?
Ah, you be the HR department.
Yeah, except I don't have what it takes to be the HR.
You can be the HHR, the hired management.
Do you want to be the lower
So-
management?
Oh, I'm not gonna be in the management. I'm gonna be scamming people.
Well, we can do like HR, but the HR scams people too. A scam to save people from scams. Yo, what are you gonna name them?
I don't know. What's your name?
Kia Soul. So my first build, I'm planning on building a base camp for my starter build because I'm basically an astronaut and I have teleported to a strange world. Everyone else are aliens. They're so scary and I can't believe that aliens exist. Isn't that crazy? What is the first thing that an astronaut does when they come to a different planet? They build a base camp and they set up to study the world. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, home sweet home. So this whole spruce forest is mine except for that little corner. I think the area that he marked on the map is a little further left. So I didn't realize he was in the spruce forest as well and I don't want to get in his way. Okay, I think if I kind of move a little to the middle and then that way the mountain kind of drags your eyes up towards the build. But maybe I'll build the base camp right here on this little area. I kind of like the way that it's lower and that it's kind of coming outwards. Okay, jukebox time. Let's play this disc. Are we ready for this? There we go. Now imagine being in space to this song. It fills you with a sense of wonder, doesn't it? I'm still sad that we did not kill pigs with fish.
We can still make that happen. He's still on.
If you get any spare fish.
What?
Here.
Am I blind?
Okay, where is he?
So many people have died.
Not me.
I haven't
I didn't
died.
die a single
Yeah.
time. We're leaving them in the dust. How does it feel to eat our boat dust?
You mean water? Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi, pigs.
Okay.
We can intercept him.
Or I'll die.
Stop fucking with it!
Surprise!
Where is he? Guys, where are you? You're down there.
Please don't.
What the hell?
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, that went well.
So this is my creative version of the Symphonic SMP. So there's nothing here. We were all given the seed, so this is what we all looked at to figure out where we wanted to settle. And I'm not sure if everybody's settling place is final quite yet. It sounded like some of the people weren't entirely sure about their borders or wanted to move around a little bit. But this is my spruce forest. As far as the spruce touches, it's our land. I don't know exactly how that quote goes. I'm not a big Disney fan. Except for this area over here. This area over here is going to be Andy's. He kind of built in this area here. I'm going to have the base camp right here. I've already started clearing an area for that. And then a build up here. And then I'm going to have a much bigger build, but I'm not entirely sure where I want to put it. Right now we have this mountain and it's kind of climbing upwards. So it's going to lead your eyes up towards the build that ends up right here. Right now, this is the angle that I plan to kind of take pictures from. See, I don't know too much about composition. I've heard a lot about the golden ratio, and I don't really understand them. But I do understand the rule of thirds. So if you don't know, the rule of thirds is basically when you split the screen into 9 sections, 3 sections going down and 3 sections going to the side. And it just looks aesthetically pleasing when your points of interest are in the areas where the lines meet. I need to plan out the build for the whole season composition-wise, just so that it all looks good. Base camp goes about right here. The base camp won't be too noticeable because it's going to be pretty small. It is my starter base, so I don't plan for it to be a huge project. And then this will be the other build up here. But we also have this beach down here, which I think is really nice. And I think our big build might go right here. That's a pretty good point of interest. I just don't want it to be too tall that it blocks out the build that's up here. I might build a dock here. A dock might be fun. We want to build some infrastructure because I don't know if I want to turn this into a city type area. That's not really the vibe I'm going for. I'm going for something not quite lonely, but very post-apocalyptic, and I don't think a city would fit that. I'm kind of going for more of in the wilderness. I might add something kind of interrupting this line right here. I want everything to not be too dense and be pretty scattered. Should not be a bustling city. It's more like Antarctica, where people come to it to study what's on it. There's no reason why you would be here if not to study the stuff that is already here. I came to the creative world for a reason because I totally could have done this on the Symphonic SMP. I'm no good at coming up with color palettes. None at all. So let me get rid of these trees really quick. So I have some inspiration pictures. I'm kind of inspired by, I don't know what you would call this, like a Yellowstone Park checkpoint type of thing. It's sort of a radio hub where you can find little pamphlets about the hiking trail kind of deal, but I want it to be sort of like a base camp that an astronaut would use to settle in on a foreign planet like the moon. I don't know if you guys have seen, I think it's called Mars or something. I don't even remember this movie. I never watched it, but I do remember there was like this point where he kind of settled in all these weird little tube type things and built a garden or something, and it was a really big deal that he grew a potato or something. So those kind of tube-like garden areas might be involved in the base camp. It's kind of a cream color, and I'm not really sure what blocks I should be using. I know that there will be a lot of copper in my builds. Okay, this is something that I've seen the hermits do with a color palette similar to this. They use like a mushroom block. The mushroom block is a little pinker, so we can kind of go to this, I don't know. See, I don't like the super white. The problem is the mushroom block is almost like too pink. Okay, the problem is that these are both really yellow and then the mushroom is really pink. It kind of loses saturation as it goes up, which might be what we're looking for. I don't know if I like the mushroom block at all because it loses so much saturation and it's such a different hue to these blocks that I'm not sure I like it. That's better. Yeah, I think we found the shack type materials. Copper, I love copper, and I think that copper is going to be great in this build. Probably a weathered copper, so it's more of a blue-green color, or so it's more of a green color. The only problem is there's not any like fences, and I want to add some variation in the roof. The only variation you can really get is with copper, and then we're gonna get a lot of weathered copper type stuff. You know, copper is really, really good in adding interest to builds. Like this build's gonna have a lot of wiring. You saw there's like a satellite dish on the top. Decoration elements are gonna be, you know, where this build really shines. I don't know if I want there to be a lot of dirt kind of going outwards from the build. Maybe something like that. Perhaps we will think about Podzol in the future. Short, dry grass, kind of like we're disturbing the environment. So now I need to go grinding for some blocks. How exciting. This is a big variation of blocks for a starter build, but oh, one thing I forgot is windows. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do windows. I might do like this for windows. I think that would be really interesting. Guys, can you tell I like the yellow-blue color palette? It's all I ever build is yellow and blue. I love that color palette so much. The cyan is definitely too blue. I kind of want to add that weathered look if we're gonna do glass at all. I think black stained glass does add. Yeah, I do like it. Black stained glass adds kind of a weathered look. That is our color palette. Get it in your memory. Let's see if I actually end up using this. And then, whoa! Lomora is doing something, guys. Got every advancement ever. I wanted to go back to the tree also and reread the book and kind of walk around and show that. Got some crazy... No, never mind. We don't have any crazy Lumora lore. I thought we were having some crazy Lumora lore. So I'm gonna craft me another shield, and then I'm gonna head over to the tree and reread the book so that we can have a more cinematic reading than what we originally had.
Have you seen my base yet?
I saw like what you were building the other day, but have you made changes to it?
Yeah, it's done actually.
Okay,
You
okay,
wanna
I
go
want to
see
see
it?
it. Yeah, I want to see it. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
welcome
it's
to
so
my house.
cute. Yo,
Right?
I love the like bushes. This is so nice. I've never seen this painting before.
I think it's a new one.
Oh, I heard Potato told me that you came up to him in character and that he didn't know what to say. Like he had to lock
No.
in, bro.
I feel bad about that.
No, it's okay, it's okay. I'm telling you, if you come up to me in character, maybe you should say something before you do, because I don't know how good I'll
Okay.
be. I was gonna collect all of the disc achievements. They told me that, I don't know if they were trolling me or not, but they told me that if you get all the achievements, then something really bad happens.
Oh, like what?
I don't know.
Lumora gonna
Yeah, like
spawn in?
Lumora's gonna permaban you from the server. Just a fair warning, don't go collecting all the discs. I went to Pixabay, so I accidentally picked up CCK's disc, and then I accidentally picked
Oh,
up your disc. And
right.
then I went to Pig's base, and I just happened to see in his chests that there were a bunch of discs. So I put them in my inventory
Well,
really quick, and then put them back. And now I have like 6 achievements. And I'm getting too close. I'm getting too close. I'm a little nervous. Like, if somebody comes near me with their disc, I have to, like, run away, you know? If anybody steals from me, I'll just take the L, you know? So I was gonna go to the big tree and read the book, because I haven't done that yet.
Oh, you haven't read the book?
Yeah. I, like, listened to somebody read it when we were all together, but I don't think I got it all, so I was just gonna read it for my recording.
What if, like, example, for your recording, I'm gonna like guide you to the tree,
Yes.
and then like, oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure. Like aliens leading me to alien phenomenons.
Yeah.
Okay, let me mute up. I don't want anybody to hear me read this book. So I do like a crazy cinematic entrance into this. You guys, whoa. So I was gonna go to the big tree and read the book, because I haven't done that yet.
Oh, you haven't read the book?
Yeah, I like listened to somebody read it when we were all together, but I don't think I got it all. So you can come with if you want.
Let's go. This is the tree. I don't know what they call it now.
Yeah, is there like a name for it?
Maybe Tree of Life, because
Tree of
Lumora.
Light?
It is a tough question. That's the book if you want to read it.
Yeah, I will. You don't have to stick around. I mean, you can if you want to, or you don't have to. You look like ND, but something's different.
Oh, you met him?
Yes. You know him?
We're like
brothers, I suppose.
And he has a brother? What's your name?
You call me DN. Can you help me for a sec?
Yeah.
I don't know where my way home is.
I think it's this way. Me and Andy live near each other. Actually, I don't think it's this way. New world. I'm a little lost.
What are you?
I'm an astronaut. I got a little lost in space.
What's an astronaut?
It's like this person who goes into the stars.
Oh, I see. So you like fly to the stars, or?
Yeah. There's like a whole outer atmosphere, sorta. Oh my gosh, guys, I am not a role player. I'm so bad at it. I'm trying my best. Maybe I'll appear in an ND video and I will have slayed. That was so nerve-wracking. Okay, I think this is a village. It's a pretty big one too, and it's one that I haven't seen before, so I'm gonna see if there are any tabby cats in the village. I need to go kill a bunch of fish though. Okay, this is my cat trick. I like to stand in the middle of the village with a fish. I only saw 2 cats. I think perhaps this village is not got the cat that I want. Looks like we are moving on. Oh, there's another one over there, so I can go and see if there's any more cats over there. Try number 2. Let's see if we can get a tabby cat. If there's one, it's a calico. I only see the 1 calico cat here, so it seems that this is a bust as well. Why are you all staring at me? That is... Whoa! What is going on? What is going on? That is scary, brother. Okay. Let's get out of here real quick. Okay. Try number 3. This village is really small, so I'm thinking there's not going to be any cats anywhere near. Oh, there's 1 cat, which is probably the only cat this village is going to spawn. Yeah, I think we're out of luck at this village. Okay, 1 cat all the way out here. 2 cats. And one of them's a tabby cat. Okay, we're in for business, guys. We're in for business. Let's go. We must remain completely silent in case the cat hears us. Yes, you're very pretty, but you're not the one. You know? Okay, there she is. Eyes on the prize. Come home, Gizmo, please. Okay, let's stay still. I think we're in range. It's getting dark, girl. We don't have time for this. Here she comes. Yes. Yes! Yes! Gizmo, we are a team to be remembered. And then we shall roll away into the sunset back home. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I think it makes sense, like lore-wise, that my area gets all of their food from fishing because they're right on a beach and by a big ocean. And there's not really like fishing and berries. So maybe I'll start a fish shop. And we actually have a mod on here installed that makes it so that you can craft name tags. And turns out I have just enough to craft a name tag here. Yep, there we go. And so I can name our pretty kitty. Did she get it? Yeah, there she goes. Okay, off to find a cow and maybe a sheep too. I'm thinking that this is going to be a bit harder than it normally is. There's not a single cow or sheep in the vicinity. Oh, there's 1 cow. There must be more of you around, right? Tell me, where are your friends? Moo. Moo stands for move it, brother. Tell me where your buddies are hiding, and I will grant you free wheat and a happy living situation for the rest of your life. If not, well, You know what they say about non-free roam cows. And look, you are just one guy, so I really don't think you need a whole lot of space. You never told me where your friends were either, so... This used to be a server full of animals, and now it is a server full of despair. I'm going. As fast as I can. I have no animals anywhere in the vicinity. I couldn't help but notice that you guys had quite a few animals.
Well,
I think
I just have a little pit with animals right over there somewhere, yeah.
You said you wanted a donkey?
Yes.
There's one up on that hill over there.
Really, I came by earlier for donkeys and there was none. Will you show me where this donkey is?
It was up here, I think.
Yes!
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my gosh, yippee. Okay, we made it. This is our gaggle of animals. 1 cow, 2 sheep, a donkey, and a horse. And we made it all the way back. I went 1,000 blocks in this direction, maybe more than 1,000 blocks, and I'm all the way back home. I just have to get them up to my pits.
What's the next plan?
Oh, gas. I don't have a bow.
I don't have a bow.
I have an arrow.
He doesn't care.
I guess
He's chill
he
like that. He's just chill like that. He's just a guy. He gets us.
Oh, he's not chill like that anymore. Don't even worry, I got a water bucket.
Both of my...
Oh, I'm so sorry. I need to just never swing my sword ever again. I need to retire it, put it down.
Oh, what if you fall in lava, you know, just in case? What
Yeah,
if
well,
Spaarmot
I
accidentally knocks you in the
fell in
another time?
lava with Prot 4. You can out-heal lava.
Yeah.
Like natural regen.
Oh.
Oh,
Hi.
why are you in my house?
Hello?
So, funny story. I slept here because I needed a bed and it was night, and yours bed was the closest bed. So, yeah, goodbye.
Oh.
Hey!
I'm on my way.
What about?
Holy achievement ratted out.
That's
There's
7.
one set for you.
Oh
You
my
don't-
gosh. I'm gonna
Wait,
be
hold on, you
beautiful.
can't- Yeah, we have 24 minutes to get to him and surround him.
I just know he's this way. He's west somewhere. Oh.
Okay, it's just the 3 of us.
Okay, we can still do this.
Which way is the spawn portal?
I don't know, I thought you knew. That's why we were following you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm making one.
Oh yeah, really good name, Spaarmot. Pigs is not gonna suspect a thing.
Hey, please don't leave me behind. Where did you guys go?
That's why he's getting so fast. He's just mining.
Me too.
You have the stream open. Tell me.
He is mining. He's heading east now. He left the water box and he's heading east. Whoever's east, cut him off.
You know what? I'm in plot 4. I'll be fine.
I'm out of food. You can out-heal lava. Okay, how far is everyone stand side by side. Everybody stand side by side.
I'll count off. And make sure you have like a free hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Oh wait.
What is going on? Like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
But you don't want to be my voting? No. It's trying.
You know what? I want to go with the camera.
Spaarmot, can I talk to you for a second?
Is it important?
Yeah, follow me. Do you remember what we talked about yesterday regarding your research?
Yes. Have you heard about Lumora?
Lumora.
I don't know if I can trust Lumora. They say they can help us, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you're capable of researching life and resources in this planet, right?
Maybe. My area of expertise...
You're a scientist, right?
I don't remember... I could try, though.
Okay. I'm gonna show you something, but you cannot tell anyone.
Is that blood?
Sorry, that's probably from mine. Can you swim?
Yes. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of blood. You said it's yours? Are you sure you're okay?
I'm okay. Just follow me.
I'm a little nervous.
I will not hurt you.
What is going on in here?
So you know that our planet is dying, right? Our world is dying. I need your help. This world is full of life.
Yes.
Do you not see it?
So you're killing animals to study? Are you killing them?
No, I'm not. I'm not killing anything. I just need to find answers. Is it a bit weird that this specific world right here have so many things in it?
A little bit.
So I'm here trying to find out the answers, but I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough to find it. But you're smart enough, right?
You want me to find, like, the reason that everything is living?
Find the reason of any single life here.
If there's life in the world, maybe we need to start researching the discs first.
Well, anyway, this place is still incomplete, so it's not done. Now, you cannot tell anyone about this.
Okay. Like, I'm really not supposed to... I don't really want to tell anybody, because I don't know what'll happen if I tell somebody. You really can't tell anyone about this, but...
Yes.
My neighbor's kind of crazy. Guys, that is crazy. That is crazy! What is all the blood for? Whoa,
Oh my holy.
Do we gotta kill all the monsters?
Yeah, we gotta kill everything. Okay, so what we need is we need to get the trial keys, and we open the trial keys to get the ominous bottles, and then we use the ominous bottles to start an ominous trial, and we open the ominous vaults.
Yo, wind charges. Oh no, there's a baby.
There's a child.
I missed my knockback sword.
This is a restroom. This is a restroom.
What? Oh, rest room.
A room for resting, not a room for other things.
It's like...
So it's better to share them, so we get double the loot.
Whoa, whoa,
Reasons.
whoa. I've never fought a breeze before. Whoa. This is so fun.
I'm not gonna die. I have protection 4. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Well, we want to go
Okay.
see Queen though, so. I need to go quick and wax my copper. She's out here in the dark all alone.
Hi!
Hello! What do you think of
Oh
my
my
wonderful
gosh.
spruce forest? Everywhere the
I
spruce
love it.
touches. Well, we should go to Vex's place to get you some diamond armor.
So I didn't watch any of the day 1 streams, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh.
Holy!
Whoa.
This is an Iron Man room.
He's stocked up, bro. Queen, do you want to go get a mace with us?
Oh, sure. I will try my best.
I don't know if I'll survive Ominous.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
Here we go. Go, just retreat if you get low.
That is a lot.
I'm going to
Try
die.
and get
I'm going to die.
Oh, okay, that was a little bit more stressful than I predicted. But
Queen, you're covered
thanks.
in arrows. You know, like those sewing cushions?
Yes.
I have 11
That's
minutes, so
me. I'm the queen of being punctured by arrows.
Oh, me too.
Uh-oh.
Oh
That's
no,
zombie.
no, that's bad. The stray has just picked up Queen's armor.
Oh, that's bad.
Hey, back.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Oh,
Here's some bread. No! No! Oh.
Oh, my tornado watch is about to go off, so I need to go turn it off. Okay, I'm back. Many tornadoes are approaching me at this very moment. This is it.
Oh,
I got your disc.
creator.
I also have no pants still. That's
I'm back.
awkward.
I told you I'm about to lag. That's definitely not mine.
Okay, rich boy. Uh-huh.
You're just jealous you don't have
Okay.
fortune, free efficiency 5, unbreaking, tree mending.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous. Oh, sorry, I thought you were skeleton.
I'm gonna die. Oh, wait. I can run away. That was a skill issue.
Ah, you took the key. It's a different one.
Oh, and there's a baby zombie.
What the?
Bro, they're everywhere.
Bro, I'm getting soloed by silverfish right now.
Guys, I guess this is a breeze, right?
Okay, next
I
one.
guess
Yeah,
this trial chamber is
Oh,
a
he's
breeze.
got
Next corner, next
eyebrows. Oh my god, that's so cute.
Very
I don't
funny.
think you.
Farmit, you're gonna be the lucky
right,
one.
right,
You're gonna
right,
get the mace and
I
laugh
am.
at
I
us.
am.
And go,
Yes,
you
Farmit.
can. Or spaarmot, go first.
Yo!
Oh my
my
I called it.
Come on.
Yo!
Everybody come up here. Come on, you two.
Oh, okay.
Did someone get pushed off?
Yes.
Density 3.
Heavy core? Oh.
What? Yo, boo. Mace.
Oh!
Mace.
I got one. I'm officially a mace wielder. I'm gonna go kill a bunch of people with maces. I don't know if I should keep my mace on me. I don't want anybody to steal it, but I also really, really don't want to lose it. I shouldn't try on my cows. I don't know what to try on then. It's nighttime. Maybe I can go find like a skeleton or a zombie. Oh, there's one. Watch. I really don't want any explosions in my base though. Oh, you can't have that. No way. Oh, I lost my mace.
Oh my god, that was some of my like trash I threw in there.
Oh, I need weakness potions.
I want them. No.
I'll take emeralds.
No.
Oh no, somebody's just dead.
Heavy core?
I'm leaving you.
Heavy core, it's gonna be.
Heavy core. Heavy core. You got arrows twice.
Oh!
This scares
Oh my
me.
gosh, I got it! Okay, so I have built this and I had a bunch of recording footage about it and like about all the decisions that I made. Turns out that my OBS decided to disconnect my microphone from the microphone capture. All of my footage is completely silent. It looks a little like everyone that I talk to is talking to the voices in their head. I'll try to sum up what I was doing. So I've done the gradient here, but I've done it where the light will be heaviest, it's lighter on that side. Where the shade will be heaviest, it's darker on that side. And then I've been working on the roof. I do really like the shape. It's very similar to my cowboy shape. So this water here is built because I wanted to put a water wheel on this side. The only issue with that is that I've put the door here. Now, if I have the door here, then I have to build a pathway through the water, which I'm not sure I want to do. I might move the door, but I do really like the door right there. This side is just completely blank. Like there's nothing going on here. It looks not great. So I would want to put the water wheel here to add interest. It just doesn't make sense for the water wheel to be here because the water is just not going that far. And the reason that I wanted to add the water wheel is because we're settling on a foreign planet. We're disturbing the environment and we need water. That's very important to human life. So I would like to add a man-made water source. So I think the water wheel is kind of like the idea for it is that we're filtering our own water or something through the water wheel, because a lot of my theme is going to be about energy. Maybe we're making energy with the water wheel. So I've added back here This is a tube. It's a very tubular tube. This will be like a traveling tube towards a tent. So this is similar to like somebody setting up a temporary base on a foreign planet. I'm really unhappy with this build right now, especially the roof. I haven't really done a flat roof before. I think if I add some transition between the wall and the roof, it'll look better. And once I add in like all the wiring and details, it'll look better. But I don't know. This build is making me feel very uncomfortable. I'm changing this dark prismarine to copper lanterns. I think that would be better. It wouldn't be such a harsh change. Thank you, CCK, for the dark prismarine, but I will use it in a different build. Okay, so I've replaced the dark prismarine with copper bulbs, and I do think it makes the transition a lot better. I'm still trying to transition from the roof to the wall. Maybe going to change this block right here into a block that is a color between this blue and this white here. I'm really not sure about this flat roof. I think maybe I need to add some dips and raised parts here like I did with my ranch build. I'm not a big roofer. You know, I don't roof very much. Okay, so the more I work on the roof, the more I'm happier with it. So I tried to do the variation thing, and I'm pretty happy with this. Maybe I could add a little lower part right here. This area here is too even now that I'm looking at it again. So this tent, I was planning on putting a potato farm as a nod to the Martian movie. I think he grows potatoes in that movie. But then I've discovered the wonderfulness of carrots. So we're gonna say it's a nod to the Martian movie. I have changed the tube so that it's actually the right color. And I don't know. When I start adding materials like decorations and stuff, it'll fix a lot of it, but I'm really not sure. So I looked up like Minecraft circle maker and tried to make a circle the best that I could. The most light is going to come from this direction, and then everything else is going to be pretty dark. There's a lot of stuff over here that's going to darken it and shadow it up, you know? And I think I'm going to do one more block high, and then I'm going to work out the windows. So in a lot of my references, the windows are very triangular. They're kind of supposed to look really, how do I say this, non-symmetrical and triangular. I think I've decided on this window design. It's got that angular shape towards the middle, goes with a circular building. It doesn't look exactly like I wanted it to. I'm wondering if I should put like copper bars on the sides of the window maybe, and then something in the middle. I was going to add a radio communication device, like a satellite dish on it or something, so I could have wires going up and the satellite dish in the middle. The reason that I wanted to work out the windows first was because I wanted to do some lighting, maybe, based on the windows, because I don't want this all to be just plain stripped birch in here. I have to think about how the sun's gonna flow through here. Okay, I am pretty happy with the interior here. So it gets light outside here. Brightest area is where the sun hits, right? It kind of shines like the sun is hitting it. On the inside, I've kind of added these light areas. I might add like a little bit, like a bone block right here. But I wanted it to kind of look like the sunlight is filtering in through those windows. And that way it's not just a huge ugly birch wall. I don't like that it's all going in this direction. I don't want it to be a straight line. Looking at the color of the green glass, I think I'm definitely going to want black glass. The only issue is that I don't like the shape. Do you see what I mean? There's this thing in art which doesn't really matter that much in Minecraft. This is what's driving me crazy. It's called tangents. So basically it's where one line of one part runs into another line of another part. And if you get rid of all of the details and all of the line work and just have a black splotch, you should be able to tell what's going on from that black splotch alone, from the silhouette. There are no tangents here because it's Minecraft, and I don't really know if Minecraft can have tangents, but I would call this a tangent. The roof runs straight into the tube. That makes it really confusing. Oh my gosh, I just had an epiphany. What if I take the tube out this direction and around here and make it more snake-like? I have tubed it up. I am liking that a lot better. I think it fixes the silhouette. I've done the water wheel. It's been covered in memes at the moment, but certainly, wow. One thing I wanted to say is Potato finally got me some frog lights, and they look really good in vanilla Minecraft. Like, they look They look great, I think. They kind of are a good transition between that white and that bright blue. And I've started kind of terraforming the area around where I want the waterfall for the water wheel. I wanted this to feel very man-made. I don't want this to be a natural waterfall. Right now, it's got very natural waterfall vibes. I've run into another issue that I hadn't foreseen ever happening to me. Most of the time when I play Minecraft, I try to play very vanilla. I think that trying to build something that looks good in vanilla is a challenge, and I also am not very happy with change. I do not like change very much. However, everybody was talking about shaders, and you know, I'm a little bit of a, maybe a little bit of a trend follower here. I hopped on the bandwagon just to see, okay? Now look at this. Okay, look at this build with shaders. It's gorgeous. Take your pick whether you want me to stay vanilla or use shaders. I think I'm gonna be using shaders sometimes just to look at my build. So for the waterfall, water wheel area, I've kind of given this a natural terrain generation feel. I think it'll look much better once I get all the water in. I was originally going to use copper here to kind of add to that man-made feel, but I don't think copper is going to look any good here because there's so much copper going on here and the water wheel is copper as well. So when I add copper here, it's going to be way too much copper. It's going to be way too much blue, and then there won't be enough of this white yellow color. It's going to throw off the balance is the problem. Thinking maybe some dark green clay just to kind of match the color, because I am going to use glass to kind of give a sewage type of feel. Could also use dark prismarine. After trying my original idea with the layered glass, and I do like the layered glass effect, but the problem is the water is so blue. The shaders, it looks really good. It looks sewagey, but I was looking at this dark prismarine. This dark prismarine is kind of like, I don't know how to say, like bath tile almost. You know, tile that they use at pools and stuff. If I'm going for a man-made color, I think that this might do really well. One big issue that I'm running into is that I have to be really vigilant on not showing any dirt. I do like this color better than the green because I feel like this color goes much better with the color palette than the dark green does, but it's not the same color as the copper, so it's not going to be super overwhelming, I don't think, because this is a much brighter blue than this is. I wanted to show you guys, I don't know if I showed this earlier, why I'm not using cyan stained glass, and the reason is that's why. It is way too blue. Way too blue, it's not good. This is a lot bigger of a build than I'm used to. I messed around a little bit with the water source, and I think this is what I've decided. I do really like the dark prismarine as the bath color, like a type of tile, and I like the dark green as well. Oh my gosh, fetching pictures. The meme wheel has been reduced to nothingness. I do really like this color here. It's not really a gradient. Don't know if I should make it a gradient, like if I should make it darker down here, but I don't really know what block is darker than this. I think this might be the darkest blue in the game, unless you're gonna go more of a dark blue like lapis. I think lapis might even be lighter than this block. CCK mentioned putting slabs on top of here, so I'm thinking of doing maybe copper slabs or maybe pale oak slabs, birch slabs, maybe sandstone slabs. What I really think, because I know I talk about I want this to be man-made. I've said that probably a million times already. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a fishery. I remember going to a fishery once, and all of these pond type things, they're kind of metal tubs. Okay, I do like the slab idea. I think that is fun. I'm looking at this water wheel and I'm looking at some references of water wheels, just random ones on Pinterest, and I'm realizing that it's just kind of floating. How is it doing that? So I need to add a stand for it here in the water. Well, I added the base of the water wheel, which I think really makes it look much better. It's not so floating anymore. I also added some more trapdoors in here to kind of get the slats of wood that you would normally find. I've been looking at some references, and not all of them, but a lot of them have water coming out on the top to make the wheel spin as well. I don't have that. It's just sitting in a lake. I was gonna put a waterfall over here. I've kind of dug it out, but I actually think that I might move that. I have done what I wanted to do. I set up the water wheel and then I added this thing that is sucking up water from the lake and pouring it back in. Totally a water filter, guys, not at all powering the house. The biggest issue with this water is that it does not change color no matter what, even if the blocks underneath it are very different colors. With my shaders, it does, so I wanted to show you guys that. So here it is. You can see the water wheel taking the color of the blocks beneath it, which makes it kind of this sewagey color. Now, I'm going to maybe work on detailing. So on the downstairs area down here, I was thinking of just doing like a wall like this again, but I actually just went through my tube and guys, I think we gotta do like this, right? Like an underground industrial type area. So I might get some like tough bricks to go with it. I hope I have enough copper for that. Okay, I want to do some cool lighting in here. And I'm thinking, what do I want to do? It might be cool to have some lights in the walls since we don't really have anything going on. So maybe like right here. Frog lights, probably.
Tape number 2.
You're a scientist, right?
I'm not sure. I must have been. You don't send someone with no knowledge into space. I don't know. Who am I? I don't know. I don't know. Why was I even there? Was spaarmot even my name or just the name of the ship? Shouldn't this matter more? I'm not in my galaxy. I'm not anywhere near home. I don't even know where home is. I'm living on a foreign planet and it's not dying.
You dropped this.
I did.
It's not dying. I'm not dying. Why am I not dying? End tape.
With these guys, also, I wanted to try doing a twist on what ND did. I'm not going to be doing crazy experiments on them, but I'm thinking maybe I put them behind like glass walls. They'll still have a nice place to live, I swear. I think it might look cool and it might go with the theme. ND inspired me to put my animals in test tubes, bro. I'm debating what I want as the floor. Maybe I could do copper as the floor, but definitely not down there. Maybe a tiled type of floor down there. So I'm just not sure. I want the floor to match the rest. What do I want the floor to be? How do I want the layout? Do I want this wall here or do I not want this wall? I'm thinking I don't want this wall, but I think it'll make a really weird overhang. I have decided on a floor design. I've already done the floor for the tent room. I want it to be wood because I want it to be a very warm floor. You know, if I use stone, then it's like it's a tiled floor. I have most of these blocks already. I have run out of birch, so I need to get more. It's gonna be a bit expensive with the gold and the frog lights and stuff, but I wanted it to be kind of a sun. This will be lore relevant later. I like raw gold much better than the full gold blocks, which means that all of the gold I've collected so far is completely useless. Guys, I think I'm falling. I think I'm falling for shader propaganda right now. This is the floor design. You kind of can't tell what's going on because I have a mess in here, which I've got to work on cleaning up, but I have mainly got the setup. Bypass was amazing and gave me a bunch of gold, so I only have a couple more blocks. When I furnish everything, I've kind of decided that this is going to be a visitor center. It's like Antarctica, like a research station type national park. So a visitor center, you know, for anybody who wants to come check out the research or anybody who wants to come hike the trails, I guess. So the visitor center is going to be this room here. Up this ladder is where I'm going to live. So we got this nice area, and then we're gonna have this gated off. This says 2 score, that is how I'm pronouncing it, 2 score laboratory. So this is spaarmot Center for Outer Atmosphere Research. So then we'll go through the tube, and then I've kind of finished the inside of here. Come down here, like a little spiral staircase, except not as cool. And then you have an exit. I'm going to put my animals in observation areas. I'm not gonna be like ND. I mean, I'm not gonna be like DN, guys, okay? DN asked me to research the reason that everything is living. I don't think that what DN is doing is right, but I think that the question that he is pondering is very interesting. So I'm going to put humane research observation decks for my animals. And it's gonna look maybe a little freaky, but I think it's gonna look better than whatever DN is doing, okay? Yeah? What do you think of your future living space? You like? Uh-huh. Okay. Well, it looks like we have a winner, guys. I just want to say, I'm not like DN. Okay, it was a complete accident. I kind of went a little overboard, actually. I probably should have filmed something before this, so let me get out of here and I will give you guys the tour, and then I just have to do the outside and the terraforming. We have score. That is what I am calling, because we are scoring in this research. One thing about interiors is that I want to have everything you really need around you. An ender chest, and I do have a crafting table and furnace hidden around here. I got this idea from Dark. Apparently, if you put a note block on a piece of gold, then it sounds like a bell. I don't know what you would need to attend at a visitor's center. But then I've got the little counter, and we've got a want to remember your visit, buy a compass that always scores. Haha, get it? Uh-huh. Then here is where they can buy the compasses if they want to buy a compass, and the compass is just this. I've been giving this out. I don't know if I have any clips where I've been giving it out, but I have been giving this out, and the name is very long, but it says spaarmot Center for Outer Atmosphere Research. This is a visitor's center. I mean, if you're going to a visitor's center for a research center, you're probably going to have a guided educational tour. So I thought fish and tree. Okay, now listen to the reasoning behind the fish and the tree. Ecological stuff. I mentioned that this is kind of like Antarctica, so we can talk about ecological stuff in the tour. We can say like, oh, you know, this is the type of fish that usually is native to this area, and this is the type of foliage and tree that is native to this area, and maybe I don't have spruce trees on my planet, so I'm kind of studying them as well. And then we've got this shelf of pamphlets. They're going to be pamphlets. I have not written them quite yet. There's usually a wall of pamphlets that you can look at and find things to do in the area. We might have like wiki articles in there about these made up things. And then back here we have a book. This is the visitor's logbook. So this is kind of fun. It says, want to be immortalized at spaarmot Center for Outer Atmosphere Research? Score forever? Leave your name here to prove that you visited. And then you can leave your name here and the date that you visited. You could leave your name multiple times if you wanted, you know. Oh, and I have my discs here. And I've got a picture of myself with Lumora, kind of trying to summon Lumora. You know, we're still doing research here. Very curious about this Lumora being. And then here is where I would put my disc if I had it. I do not have my disc though, unfortunately. My disc has been stolen from me. Then we have an area here that says employee only. Now, there is no S on here, and that is purposeful because there is only one singular employee, and it is me. And if there were multiple employees, which there will never be, they would not be going up here because this is where I live. This is my bedroom up here. Then we go up into my bedroom, and I found some of this like interior design stuff on Pinterest. I didn't copy it exact, but I did copy some of it pretty closely. So this desk I found on Pinterest. I have got a little dresser area here. It seems I really love the local foliage. My bed, a desk, and a chair. It's not a very great attempt, but I did copy
You stole my bell idea, huh?
It's okay, I'm gonna credit you in my video. I think I already recorded the part where I said, this was Dark's idea, guys. Well, I wanted to raise it one block higher, but it started catching stuff around it on fire for some reason.
You can put another trapdoor on this.
The sign's
also,
not flammable.
It could have been the barrel too, that's flammable. Yeah, but put it on... You still fit through it?
No.
Hold on. Yeah, see now you can't fall in there.
Oh, okay. I got some sheep though.
But these ones you can't access because they're...
Yeah, I got a hoe.
How's the hoe gonna get to them?
It's the only item I have silk touch on.
I'll be a sheep.
You want to be studied?
You're gonna put me in a chamber like this. You're gonna build a fake detective's office.
It's ethical. It would be ethical. You'd have everything you need.
I didn't really.
By the way,
plan to
no
carry out
pictures
the
allowed
law.
in here.
Oh.
This is top secret
Where's that?
research.
Did I not got that one photo of you? Here it is. Yeah, you're holding sugar in this photo.
That's part of the score logo, where our research always scores.
Stay up till 5 a.m.
Oh, let me out, let me out, let me out. No!
Did I say not to go in there?
I don't know how I got in there.
Into the... Like, yeah, that.
Get out of there, bro. Don't get in it, bro.
Fall in there. Yeah, what if you do this, then that? You...
Let him out. Since the last recording, I added my banner. So this is my official score themed banner. I tried to kind of make it look like my face. Now guys, I'm not a furry, okay? I love the furries, but I'm not a furry, please. So I've got those creepy eyes that I use in my, YouTube profile picture logo. I'm thinking of designing a logo for Score, kind of like NASA has a logo, Okay, so then we have here, to Score Laboratory 1. So this is the tube that takes us to Score Laboratory 1. I'm wondering if here inside the tube I should add shower, wash, decontamination station type of thing. You must read the signs. I also stole this design from Pinterest. The meme wheel has been relocated. So this is the new meme wall. This says, please sign this form before going beyond this point. So we don't want to go beyond this point unless we sign this form. This is what the form looks like for anybody who wants to know what everybody's signing. Score liability waiver. I will take part in the Score self-guided tour on, I understand that during my perusal of Score property, I may be exposed to hazardous chemicals and that my participation in this tour is voluntary. I acknowledge that I have been informed of any biological or radioactive hazards I may encounter and agree that Score will not be held accountable for any harm that occurs to my person on Score property. Then we get through the tube. So very exciting. I love this tube. Very tubular, guys. Then we have more caution radioactive material. And also, I've had a recent problem with taking photos in here, so I've banned flash photography and video recording beyond this point specifically for a certain detective. Now, I'm not doing anything that is illegal. Actually, I'm doing very legal stuff because I made it legal with many forms. This is going to be a bee farm. I'm thinking I'm going to move this back, and I'm going to move the bee farm back here as well and switch these up because I think it would just look better. And then you'll come down the fancy stairs. Now, guys, maybe you should prepare yourself for this. The lab has... Okay. Yeah, just take a deep breath. Come down here, and we won't even look at that side of the room yet. I just need to prepare everybody. Whimsy asked me for a potion making area, so I thought since I'm making a lab anyways, I might as well go ahead and put a potion brewing area. Then we've got my chest area, my trash can. Dark has made it so that if you fall down here, you will not die. This is probably going to get removed, but this is evidence. Yes, evidence. Okay, and then we have, this is my 3D printer. And it totally does not do anything else, guys. It does not do anything else. And then we've got the very ethical animal observation chamber. It is so ethical, much more ethical than DN's animal observation chambers, I think. They have food, they have water, and they even have extra food and flowers, guys. This is the most ethical, this might be the most ethical one on the server. Now, I want you guys to prepare yourself. Nothing I am doing is wrong or immoral, okay? I'm doing incredibly ethical and consensual things, guys. Everyone has consented. It's all very ethical. It's all very above board. Yes, and I have proof. I have proof, guys. I can show you. Life Force liability waiver. I and D will take part in the Score Life Force experiment on this day is when they signed it. I understand that during my participation in Score experiments, my long-term safety is not guaranteed and that my participation in this experiment is voluntary. I acknowledge that I have been informed of any biological or radioactive hazards I may encounter and agree that Score will not be held accountable for any harm that occurs to my person during any Score experiments. sign here. And then we have my enchanting room. I know this is gonna bug some of you guys. I tried to set up a 2x2 enchanting table and I could only get it to 12 levels in total. It looks to me, at least, like it is supposed to be asymmetrical. I don't know if there's anything else I really want to add. I think I'm pretty happy with the interior. I love interior. It's very fun to me. It's like playing The Sims. I love interior decorating. It's my favorite. Oh, I'm going to put a chair right here because Dark told me that I must have a chair and that there's nowhere for him to sit. So I will be adding a chair, which means that the ender chest has to go. I'm pretty happy with the interior. I just have to do the exterior. I want to finish my starter build in the first episode. Just because it's my starter build, I'm probably not going to do that for every episode. My episodes will take forever and I will never upload, and the episodes will be like hours long if I do that, and I don't want that to be the case. So I probably will not finish a build each episode. Pacing in my episodes is going to be something that I'm a little bit worried I won't get right, especially because we're doing lore. I think pacing is something that I'm really going to struggle with, so please bear with me here. I put chapters so that you guys can skip around. I love making videos and I want the story and the videos to be as enjoyable as possible. Now I'm just going to work on the outside. It shouldn't be too long of a task. Genuinely, I should be almost done. I've just lost everything again. It's truly an unfortunate day. I lost everything in my trash can, except for my netherite stuff, and now I have lost everything including my netherite stuff, which unfortunately also includes my netherite hoe. I may have been the first on the server to make a netherite hoe, but it doesn't exist anymore. I wish you could make copper fences, because I need a block that is thinner than a full block, but isn't so thin that it's a lightning rod. So I gotta go craft a bunch of stuff, and then I gotta go back to the nether to see if I can get the blue wood. After this terrible events, many terrible events, I have just finally got enough levels from cooking my potatoes and some iron to name a name tag. So I think it's finally time to give that donkey a name, and I have decided on a name I'd like to name him. I'm gonna call him Cropler. Okay, let's see if I can spell this. Cropler. Because he's always trampling on my crops. I was gonna call him Crop Trampler, but he is the Cropler. I don't know how long he's gonna stay around, guys. Oh, look at that face. Okay, I just so happened to stumble across the place that I died. I'm pretty sure this is it. I am going to, you know, make a really quick makeshift grave here, guys. Do like a nice fancy headstone. Yes. Oh, sorry, you are interrupting a burial right now. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll put a sign here. Okay. She's back for more. Girl, do you have no respect for the dead? Here is my dilemma. I'm trying to figure out which side I should put the radio dish on. I don't know if I want it facing this direction towards most of the server is that direction, or if I want it facing this direction. This build is quite an odd shape, and so it's hard to decide. I wonder if I can do diagonal. I think I have finished the decorations, guys. Yeah, what do we think? Do we like? Obviously, we have to wait for a lot of this to oxidize. I want to go through what I did and like why I did everything. So here I have a water filter. I was joking about my water wheel being my water filter, which is not what water wheels do. Water wheels are supposed to make power. A water wheel as a water filter is, you know, it's a bit out there. And some people were bullying me saying that, like, definitely not. No, it doesn't filter water. So I do have a water filter now. That is my water filter right there. And I actually have tubes, right? These are like water pipes, and they're taking the water all the way back to the farm where I'm, you know, irrigating. Every design, I hope, has a functional reason for being there. And then we've got some electrical wires here. The green ones I would call electrical wires. These shutters, I'm not sure if I really like these. In the reference, there is a line around the window. and it's a black line. And I know I've seen people do that kind of line with scaffolding, but I do not like the color of scaffolding, and I do not want my windows to be that color. I guess I could have done trapdoors, and then I added some lichen to kind of blend the green, make it look like the lichen is growing up the wall. We've also got a few electrical boxes scattered around. We're just going to say that the water wheel is powering the entire building and powering the radio communication as well. So it's powering everything, and the electrical boxes are being powered by the water wheel. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not sure about the satellite dish, guys. I'm really happy with it. So I wanted to talk about the heights of the antenna because I think that's something that I thought, oh my gosh, look at it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, it looks beautiful. I was so worried about this building because it's really not a style that I've ever built before, but I think that I'm happy with the results. Okay, the height of the satellite dish and radio tower, I wanted to talk about that. We want a lot of different heights of things to sort of give interest to the picture, because when I'm through with it, the picture is going to be this whole spruce forest. I wanted to add a lot of height difference and variation here. I did not like this low area here without these towers, but with these towers, it looks gorgeous. It really adds kind of a line throughout the building that I really like. The higher building has a shorter line, and the lower building has a longer line, which I really like. And then you've got this really nice diagonal here that intersects with this leading line that I was talking about earlier. And of course, I have to expose myself and show the build without the shaders. Yeah, oh, unfortunate. It still looks good. It's just the shaders ruin everything, don't they? The shaders ruin everything because I feel like it looks bad without the shaders. Oh, I wanted to show you this because me and ND just did this really quickly. We built this cute little fountain. Isn't it so cute? I was talking about connecting up our bases with pathways. I wanted to put a fountain here just because it's a fork in the road. When I built the fountain, I kind of tried to blend our color palettes together, or our styles together. He's got the stone brick over there, and I've got the copper over here. So I did a little gradient. Guys, I'm getting better at gradients. The last step, guys, is the terraforming. I've kind of worked out a shape that I like. It's very similar to the shape before, but I've got this temporary pathway here. I have decided that I'm done with the pool. I don't think we need the third pool. I've never done this before, like terraforming in this way. I'm very inspired by, very big Minecraft YouTubers. I'm sure everybody knows B-dubs. I want the world generation to be more interesting. If we're approaching this like a painting, then this is kind of flat and boring. I think I showed this earlier, very earlier in my creative worlds. The pattern that I came up with, I am kind of basing the ecology of this area after the Pacific Northwest. I just really like that kind of area, and I think it'll fit really well with the stuff that I'm going to build in it. What I want to do here, I've left this very sharp cliff. If you've ever driven by a big rock mountain, and they have to net it up to prevent rock slides, and there's like this very big stony area, and there's also grass. So I wanted to kind of make the cliffs more realistic and add that stony area. So I think I'm going to add one here along this cliff and back here along this cliff as well. I've finished the stone areas. I don't think I got what I was going for. I'm not really sure if the cliffs just aren't tall enough, and that's why they look so weird. I also wonder if I need to add trees. Custom trees are all the rage these days, and I am thinking of trying my hand at it, just not in this episode quite yet. I do like it, but I don't really know if it's exactly what I wanted. I had a very specific vibe in mind, and sometimes memory fails you. I don't know what I'm missing. It might be the trees. I might just be missing the trees. I'm going to work on the pathway. Got these blocks in my inventory here to give a lot of texture. I'm disturbing the area. Humans, they just disturb areas all the time. I don't want to terraform the whole area because that would be a little crazy. So what my plan is to just do it. The house is sitting on the grass, so the grass is gonna have dyed around it, I'm not the greatest construction builder. Maybe I didn't really care about, preserving the grass, I guess. Where the house touches the ground is where the texturing is going to happen, and then also the pathway is going to be textured like that. There's not really a whole lot of thought that went into this. I just picked stone blocks and said, okay, that looks good. I think I've finished most of it. I've got a nice little pathway here, and then I've got it blending into dirt. I do think that the dirt kind of helped it a little bit. Few more housekeeping things I have to do, and I'm almost done. I'm so excited to be done. I think this might be my magnum opus. Every build that I make, I feel like is my magnum opus, though. I wanted to apologize for the lack of time lapses that I've done. I do accidentally end up deleting a lot of recordings that I don't mean to delete. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and thank you guys so much for sticking around. If you liked the video and watched to the end, perhaps, maybe, just maybe, you might consider liking and subscribing, maybe telling me what you thought below. I love to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys have to say anything, you know, no pressure. I'll see you next time. Next episode. I'm very excited to be a part of this SMP. It's been so fun. I want to continue my single player series. I don't think it's something that I'm going to drop. I'll probably finish it at some point in the future, but right now I really don't have the time for it, and the SMP on top of it. I hope you guys are interested about Lamora, and I hope you guys check out the other SMP members as well. They are super good. And then there is also one thing I wanted to add. I cannot forget this. A shout out to Jordy. I think I'll put his link in the video and in the video description so you guys can check him out, but he made us a Symphonic website, which is so cool, and you guys should also check that out as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a good day, okay?